Yo, what's up, guys? This is gonna be round 2 of trailers. First one we did was jig trailers. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. This one's gonna be shaky heads. Everything, plastics I put on shaky head, shaky trailers. First up is gonna be the BioSpawn ExoStick Stick Pros. These are the neutrally buoyant ones. They don't have a ton of salt in them, but they're nice and thick. It's got a nice profile to it. I usually screw into the flat big part up here, and then this is what's standing up is the more rounded tip part. I've been using this one for about 2 years. Buddy introduced me to it. Caught a really big fish in the fall on it. It's a nice profile, has a nice action to it. It's just a nice size to the shaky head. It's pretty much my go-to right now. Second is a go-to for guys that live in the Midwest. It is huge at Lake of the Ozarks, Truman, Pomme de Terre. It is the Zoom Magnum Trick Worms. This is a big bag. It's probably got 2 or 3 extra bags in here. The Zoom Magnum Trick Worm. It's similar to the Exo Stick, it's just longer. It's a little bit thicker as well. But this is a huge staple around Lake of the Ozarks. Guys throw it throughout the summer, fall, late spring. Awesome bait. I've got a buddy that throws it on Shaky Head and Texas rig, and he kills them on it every time we go fishing together. Third is not a worm. It's actually a craw. It is the missile craw. Cool little bait here. It's a nice compact size. This is the one I'm using mainly on the Salvation, the Omega Salvation head. The Salvation has the option to put a finesse skirt or a full-size skirt on it. So instead of throwing a typical jig where the jig lays at its side or, at a 45-degree angle, the Salvation stands straight up. I've been using this bait since it came out, and it is awesome on a shaky head. This is the Missile Craw. They make 2 different ones. They make a drop craw and a missile craw, and they have, I think there's a third one maybe. But you want to check out the missile craw. Awesome shaky head. I tend to use this one more around rocks, a little more when the bite's a little bit tougher if they're eating craws. What I'll also do is, this is a straight up green pumpkin one. I'll go in here and I'll grab any of my marker sticks, and I'll marker just the tips of the claws or the entire claw itself, depending on what time of year it is or watercolor. Just a straight green pumpkin. I'll do that to the craws. I'll do it to my shaky worms as well. Next up is a bait that I've been using the longest. This is a LaRue salty shaky head. Again, in green pumpkin, black flake. As you can see, I don't know if you can see the transparency, opaqueness of the 2 colors here. This is a little bit harder tip to it, and the nice thing is it's got a concave head to it. So when you screw it into like a ball head, or you screw it into a shaky head, it kind of contours to the head instead of flaring out. This is more of a finesse shaky head. Awesome bait, but I've been using these for years and years and years, and I've gone through so many of them. This is the jalapeno color. It's like a watermelon, copper black, gold flake to it. Awesome color as well to imitate bluegill. And my other color is the watermelon candy color. That's just the finesse size. I mean, you go from finesse to the bigger size shaky heads. It just depends on what the fish want. And my last one is another one from BioSpawn, and it is the Plasma Tail. This is green pumpkin Plasma Tail. Nice thing is you don't have to dip the tail. It's already got the chartreuse tip to it. I've also got black blues with the blue tip. Straight green pumpkin. This is an awesome shaky head. Just all around great shaky head. I'm also using it for my chatterbait trailers. So those are the five trailers that we got. The 5 trailers essentially that we're using. We got the Exo Sticks, Zoom Magnum Trick Worms, missile craws and LaRue and the plasma tails. Check us out, guys. A couple more days, I'm going to be posting up a contest. I will review all that stuff probably on Tuesday right before we leave. Give us a big thumbs up. Hope you guys have an excellent Labor Day weekend, holiday weekend. Stay safe. Don't do anything stupid or crazy. Let those guys that are only put their boats out in the water like twice a year, let them do their thing. And we will talk to you guys later.